I left New York 3 years ago and swore it would be forever before I returned. But here I am again, back like I never left. But this time, it's not for work, it's not for play, it's time for redemption. See, it took me 7 years total to get here. 5 to leave New York, and 2 to find happiness again. Although life be lifing, I actually love it now. I hope after this, I can help others feel the same. Hey guys, my name is Val. Welcome to my channel, maxxVALume. I might as well do a get ready with you video and you guys get to know me a little more while doing makeup. My whole thing in life has always been able to learn how to value myself. My little sister, Laura, is the one that actually came up with that name. And I was like, you know what? That kind of is like me. Value me to the max. Hello, I'm a little extra, so I'm at the max. I'm like, this is perfect. It describes me, and it also tells people how I want you to treat me. I want you to value me. I want to take you on my journey in life and how I've learned to and still am valuing myself. And that is by chasing my dreams, living my life the way that I want to live, and just being the best person that I can be. And hopefully, like, along the way, I can help other people. One of the most important things I've learned is if you don't truly value yourself, nobody's gonna value and treat you the way that you truly deserve to be treated. One of the things I've realized is that I really need to be more out there if I really want to affect the change that I want to affect. My ultimate dream is to have a nonprofit organization that will help immigrants financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually be successful, have their own like American dream. Because it's so hard. My parents, you know, they're not from here. My parents are from Cameroon. The kind of poverty that you see in Africa, it is not the kind of poverty that you see here in the United States. My dad has his PhD, my mom has a master's. They worked really, really hard. One of the things they've always said is, you know, if I knew what I knew then or what I knew now, I would have done things differently. Oh, this is my journey spot. I love this robe. This is Jewelry Spa home robe. This robe is so comfortable. I got this robe from, I'll put it in the description below. Oh shit, I said I'm gonna put it in the description below. Y'all, this is foreign to me. The fact I'm even doing this video, again, challenging myself. I'm using, this is Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer and Base Hydrate. I'm originally from Delaware. Born and raised there. I went to school, Howard University, HU. You know, ow. Graduated 09. I was going in the pharmacy route, but I'm not one of those people that can just do what she has to do. I want to be able to wake up every morning and enjoy my life and like be happy. And pharmacy was not it. And then I moved back home to Delaware, which I hated. I hated moving back home because I felt like I was going backwards. I knew I had to leave. I was like, I can't be here. And my mom, she's a nurse. She had already told me to go to school for nursing, but that is not what I wanted to do. But I'm like, at this point, I don't want to stay home. I want to go to the entertainment route, I think. And I was like, you know what? I was like, if I do accelerated nursing, I was like, this is a way for me to get to pursue my dream. I only have to work 3 days a week. And I'll be fucking Gucci. Well, 10 fucking years later, I am a nurse. I got my accelerated nursing degree. I was a staff nurse in New York for 5 years. So now I do travel nursing and I love it. I wish I would have done it from the beginning. I use Anastasia Beverly Hills for my brows. The one thing I love about travel nursing is the freedom. And when I say freedom, I don't have to deal with the politics in the hospital. Because you know that you're not gonna be there long term. So if they change certain things, there's certain rules that you don't like, you're like, you know what? I'm only gonna be here for a certain amount of time. I'm not working every week. I'm not working 9 to 5. So that's why another reason why I like nursing is that unless you're working in a clinic or something like that, working 3 days out of the week or 40 days out of the week and you're having those other days off is fucking clutch. Like I would never go back to working 9 to 5. Just like never. Never, ever, 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 ever. I use Born This Way. Maple. That's my consider. Like, I love Born This Way. Like, I am a freak when it comes to my brows. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a freak. So I feel like brows like really frame your face. So I'm using Dollhouse Perfect Finish Concealer. This is a makeup corrector, and it's a little thick, which I like. so it kind of covers the dark spots. My skin has actually looked the best it's ever looked. Back to travel nursing. You're there for a certain period of time. Your contract could be 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 13 weeks, however many weeks. You can renew, whatever. But like at the end of the day, you can leave if you want to leave. You can cancel your contract whenever you want to cancel your contract. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily recommend you just canceling it in the middle, but you have that freedom and that right. This is Fenty Beauty. Yeah, this has been the one I've been using for a while. I need to switch it up though. I don't want to use too much right now, to be honest, but I'm probably gonna have to build it up. This is the Too Faced foundation brush, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it is. You definitely get more as a travel nurse. Even before the pandemic, which is when I started doing traveling, they made a lot more than staff nurses. Downside is that the benefits are not that great, but you got benefits. It's not like you don't have benefits. You still have 401k. I used to be experimenting, do a lot with makeup. Over these past several years, especially being in New York, working nights as a nurse, my makeup is just skills. They have dropped a little bit. Let's go into about that one. They're not how they used to be. But I honestly love this This Way concealer. It is highly pigmented. It's matte, which I love. A little bit on the thicker side, so it really just like it's well. Okay, honey. This palette has been, obviously, you can see, been around for a while now. You know, Juvia is always a standard. I have a million Juvia tablets, and honestly, I would hold it up a little better, but it's a little messy in here, y'all. Look. Shit. Another thing about me, y'all might see, is I'm a clumsy as hell. I need a lot of new things. Like, look how I make a brush. I just washed it, but damn. Actually heading back to New York on a travel assignment. I've been through a lot in New York. Don't get me wrong, it was fun in the beginning. I struggled a lot mentally when I originally first moved down there. I was in nursing school. I was working at some, but I was in an accelerated nursing program. It was a little challenging because you're learning things in a fast pace in a short amount of time. And they recommend that you don't have a job. But I'm African. Okay, come on now. My mom taught me summertime is for work. Even most kids out there playing, my mom was like, you need a job. And I was like 12. I was like, girl. I found myself burnt out, and I had a full-time job and I had a per diem job. I was literally working 6-7 days a week. And you would think I was with all this extra job, I was having all this extra money. I was still living paycheck to paycheck, and I was making 6 figures. Living in New York is a beast in itself, especially if you live by yourself, and I live by myself. I wasn't really happy. I've been through a lot in New York, and I'll tell you guys about it one day, but I struggled a lot mentally. Anyway, y'all see how that done? Spread out. I have many different accents, alright? So I'm African, okay? But I grew up in Delaware. I got friends from H-Town, friends from Trinidad, from Barbados, Yamariscant, friends from Jamaica. I've been with a few Jamaica. Wagwan. And in my past life, I was Irish. So I'm honestly, y'all gonna hear a lot of different bullshit from me. I'm all over the place. Hi, hey, bye-bye. My friend had sent me this sermon about this pastor. The biggest thing that stuck out to me was him saying, if your environment isn't fostering your growth, if your environment is weak, isn't good, you're gonna die. You could be the greatest tree, plant, whatever it is. But if your soul's fucked up, your environment is shit, you're never gonna survive. You're always gonna be that little seed. You may grow a little bit, but you're never gonna reach the full potential of who you're supposed to, or what you're supposed to be. And I realized that in New York, I was literally dying on the inside. I created a negative environment around myself. I wasn't a positive person. I didn't really have the support that I needed. I didn't have any family anymore. My family left a long time ago. Fenty. Dollhouse. Now this HD, baby, okay? Now, I like to bake for a minute. I don't know about anybody else, but I like to bake for a while. So I will literally put this on and let myself bake forever. So yeah, man. Once I heard that sermon, it really connected with me. And I was like, I gotta leave New York. And I always felt damn, if I can make it in New York, I can make it anywhere. But it was not at the risk of not being that unhappy. Especially if I'm broke. I mean, no sense. I'm paying a mortgage on an apartment. A place that I'm never, like, I'm not staying in. And you know what's so crazy? I lived in New York for 10 years and never changed my life. It still is Delaware. Like, I always knew I wasn't staying in New York. I was like, you know what? I'm moving to Atlanta because my sister was living in Atlanta at the time. I love Atlanta. I'm always visiting. Whenever I go there, I got friends down here. One of my best friends is down here. It's slower pace. A lot of black people. I was like, I'm moving. I'm like, that's it. My birthday came. That was March 2020. I had my like last dinner. I'm like, this is it, y'all. I'm moving this year. Legit. That Saturday night, we went out. Monday, everything went shut down. Everything shut down. Mind you, I'm supposed to go to this festival in Puerto Rico, okay? Burna Boy, WizKid, everybody's gonna be there. Me and my friends, like, hotels booked, outfits set, niggas were practicing dance routines. Girl, I had a Cameroon bikini, okay? Trip was about to be live. We ended up going. COVID took our asses out. It took New York out. It was the worst experience ever, honestly. Everybody thinks that when you're a nurse, oh, you're used to seeing people die. No, I am not. Like, literally before COVID, I had maybe had one patient that passed away. I had never had patients just die on me. COVID, people were dying left and right. The crazy thing about COVID was that your last moments with your family was literally through an iPad. And they don't even know what you're even saying because they're on event. I had never seen that many people die. I don't wish that experience on anybody. Truthfully, it was horrible. Let me line my lips real quick. I'm an old school shorty, so chestnuts. If you know, you know. Chestnuts roasting. Running up in the fire. I don't have much lips. Not against surgery. I've never had any surgery done. I do want my top lip to be a little bigger. I overline my lips. This is a fucking mess. Holy shit. Oh wow. This looks horrible. Okay, y'all. I gotta go into the mirror for this. Cause this ain't gonna work. Alright, y'all. I'm back. So how I started travel nursing was my homegirl. She was in Florida, and she was like, girl, gotta get this money. So I took leave of absence from my job. Shout out to Miami nurses, y'all don't make nothing. And you guys work very, very hard. I went down there, and I was like, oh, I ain't never going back to traveling. Mind you, I was making like $3,000 a week. They provided us housing at a hotel, transportation to and from. I was like, I'm never going back to staffing. Like, I'm never doing this again. Eventually I did because I wanted to go back and get my pension. So I went back, I worked a little bit, and then I got a contract, and the rest is fucking history. Like, literally. And I've been traveling for 2 years. No, going on 3. Sorry, yeah, going on 3 now. And with that money, I was able to pay off a lot of debt, live freer, buy things I always wanted to buy, and buy my car. Like a brand new car. If you know me, I've always had issues with cars. Ooh, now I'm a brand new baby. My name is Chanel. Ow. I was this house, which I would be Airbnb. Hey, second income. Hello, millionaire status coming up. So y'all will see that little journey as well. So right now I'm about to get dressed, let this bake in a little more, then blend up my makeup, my edges, and we'll take pictures. Hello. This is my fit. This is by Nicole, Shop Nicole. I love these pants. I wore them before. Jessica Rich shoes. And then I have Brendan Blackwood purse. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna wear. So where was I? Right, I'm going back to New York. So I'm actually excited about that because I do miss my friends. At first I was like, oh, I don't want to go back to New York. It's not like I didn't have fun while I was in New York. You know, at first I was kind of hesitant, but the money is definitely calling me. I love living in Atlanta because 1, there's parking. 2, there's parking. 3, there's parking. There is traffic, but I haven't been stuck in as much traffic as I have been when I was living in New York. Hold on. One thing I miss about New York is the corner stores, and they're always open. Okay, and the fact that I can get a 2-gallon bottle of water for what? $2, okay? It used to be 1. You come to Atlanta, do you know how much a bottle of water is? A gallon? $4. Yo, what is going on? Why is the water so expensive? But then again, there's no bottle tax. Like New York, I get bottled water, there is a bottle tax. The bug shit is just really fucking weird. I'm not used to being, I mean, I'm from Delaware, but like, I didn't live in the fucking country. I'm not used to bugs. So, like, that just really, like, there's ticks in my backyard. That shit really threw me off. That really was upsetting me, my homegirl.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to bed on no chase, where the hell could you go?
But the weather, it rains like fucking Seattle. It rains a lot in Atlanta. I didn't realize it rained this much. So that really blows me sometimes, like the rain. I don't really like that aspect. But it's not as cold. It's cold for Atlanta, but it's definitely not cold like New York. The Caribbean food down here, as far as the dating scene is concerned, everybody told me when I was moving to Atlanta, like, why I'm moving to Atlanta? You're not gonna meet anybody down here. But honestly, like, niggas is trash everywhere, okay? It was trash in New York. It was trash in Jersey. It was trash in Delaware. It really depends on the individual. Not every guy is trash. Girls are trash too. Honestly, I really believe whoever God has out there for me. No, real shit. Whoever God has out there for me, who is ever for me is for me. And you can meet a decent guy anywhere, because I mean, I've met some nice guys in New York. I've met a lot of losers in New York too. And I've met some questionable men who said it was straight. No, baby, you're fucking gay. I've also been on a spiritual journey. I mean, I've always been on a journey to get closer to God. It's never gonna change. Put God in the driver's seat. But that's always been hard for me, to put God in the driver's seat. Get the best results when you put your trust in him. Once I learned how to value myself, there's certain shit I wasn't tolerating anymore. Because of that, you're not as close to as many people as you once were before. But one thing my therapist told me when I was in therapy was to be my best friend. And I realized I'm a terrible fucking best friend. I mean, to myself. Like, to other people, I'm so good at encouraging them and uplifting them, but for myself, that was a foreign concept. I had to really learn how to do that. And one of those things where, like, I realized, like, man, I was so negative. I put myself down a lot. I really had to, like, lean on God, because I did not want to get up in the morning. And when you really look depressed and down, child, you don't want to do a damn thing. The only thing that was honestly getting me up a lot of times was God. And then me not wanting to be homeless. I was like, this is how people end up homeless. Because, I was really in New York by myself doing things on my own. And I have to say that my mom wouldn't have helped me. My dad doesn't live here, he lives in Africa. And my mom got kids. My parents, they have, responsibilities, even though it wasn't my fault. Whatever had happened to me, even though I didn't want to get up, I couldn't put that financial burden on my mom. Like, the basic things, like, you don't want to do. And so, let alone encouraging myself to be the best person. Like, nah, get up every day. Ooh, you're amazing. No, bitch, I wasn't doing that. No. But you know who's going to happen to me, though? Who's making shit happen? Even though I didn't really want it to happen? God. I didn't want things to work out. I was perfectly comfortable with things going awry. And so, God really helped me pick up the pieces. I had to really learn how to listen to him. It was a very slow process, but I did it. I'm hoping that, once I tell y'all my story for real, and I have the courage, y'all also have the courage too. Because that shit is not easy. Unfortunately, my camera died. I didn't really get to, show you most of me blending my face, but I don't even know where my conversation went. I'm so annoyed it happened to me. Oh, child, this edit's got to be done, baby. I'm gonna put my highlighter on. This is my Black Radiance highlight. Last step. Oh yeah, let me show you my lip combo. I didn't get to show you guys. I honestly wear this every day. This is trust issues, the lipstick by itself. But I mixed this with Dusty Rose, and then I'm gonna put gloss after. Even though I needed to move 2020, I ended up moving recently 2022. It was fine because I got to pay off bills, got my car, got my house, and now I'm pushing to do more things. And I'm doing my YouTube. So it worked out. I bought this laptop. I bought a lot of things that I do not know how to use. I think that was another thing that was, kind of holding me back from doing videos, was the fact that I don't know how to do a lot of these things. And I'm like, God. And I just didn't have the time. I didn't have the time. And watching myself on camera is really annoying. It's different. You think your voice is so sexy? Ooh. Girl. And I've always saw the greater benefit challenging myself and stepping out the box. So, and that is how I'm valuing myself. Hello. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Don't forget to value yourself so others can value you. Check out my Instagram at maxxVALume. Check out my TikTok at maxxVALume. My Twitter, I just started back posting for real. Like I told you, I'm not that savvy, but I got a few things on now. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see y'all H-Town, shorty. H-Town, stand out.